When I'm in the pool, it's loud, very, very loud. I can't even hear my dad cheering for me. I love the fact that I won a gold medal because it encourages other people that you don't give up very easily.
Kelli is a very bubbly and enthusiastic young woman.
I was competing in swimming, 100-meter freestyle, woohoo, and 100-meter backstroke.
Kelli is very passionate about life. She realizes that she has some challenges in life, and she talks about how she has worked through them.
I would describe Kelli as inspiring.
Joyful, enthusiastic, spontaneous, excitable.
Caring. She has a compassionate spirit, and she teaches me to be more compassionate to others. And of course, I just think she's the cat's meow.
Being her father and her coach has some interesting challenges. She was actually a birthday present to me. She was born on my birthday. She's been through several medical issues that I've been there for her, her mom and I both.
When Kelli was born, she had pneumonia. They had to resuscitate her, breathe for her, so they brought her back to life, and she struggled for a while. We were told when she was born about her hand. For us, it was not so much the hand. We could deal with the hand. It was let Kelli live. That's all we wanted. Kelli spent 15 days in ICU in Greenville, South Carolina. And then she came home, and it was Kevin and I and the family support from then on out.
When she was about 3, she started having a series of seizures.
And one night, Kevin went in to check on her, and she had had a grand mal seizure.
It was an hour and a half long before they were able to stop it with medications. On that one, I did give her mouth-to-mouth resuscitation in the back of the ambulance on the way to the hospital. They do suspect that during one of her seizures, she did have a interruption of oxygen flow to her brain, which caused her learning disability. We know she understands and comprehends a lot more than she lets out, but we're not sure what. It's a mystery to us on how she learns and what she understands sometimes. But she continually does things that just amaze us.
I first met Kelli and her family when they came for the athlete leadership program. She was registered for our Global Messenger training.
A global messenger goes and talks to big crowds and big people.
The pleasure she gets out of meeting people, that has been fascinating to me. She'll come home and she'll tell me, Mom, I met this person, and just bubbling over to share what's happened at this Global Messenger event or the Special Olympics event.
Special Olympics help my self-confidence and continues to help me grow in lots of different ways. On behalf of all area athletes, thank you for giving your time to Special Olympics. This year you have raised almost $100,000 to help athletes compete. I think Special Olympics has brought me to get new friends.
If you had seen her in junior high school, it was very difficult. She was the kid that was picked on in junior high school.
Junior high was a nightmare. She was a little bit isolated from the rest of her class.
I was a little bit shy with people, but now I'm not so shy anymore.
And then high school hit, and as she began to do Special Olympics, she became a different child.
When I got to high school, I made a lot of friends.
As she is now, she will walk up to and make friends with almost anybody. Very outgoing. If she's with a group of people and she sees somebody off to the side, she'll walk over and grab that person and try to talk to them and drag them into it.
Now I'm in Special Olympics. People don't pick on me anymore because I have a team now and a family.
She helps to teach preschoolers, maybe not necessarily the love of the water, but her job is to help teach them to not be afraid of the water.
When I go, don't be afraid of water, just sit on my lap and we'll get in the water together.
She splashes them, they splash her. She helps them learn how to back float and front float.
She loves, absolutely loves working with the little kids.
I love my job. If they don't know how to swim, then they drown. But if they know how to swim, that makes me very, very happy.
Swimming is just a little piece of Kelli. She's not just a swimmer, she's a competitor, she's a friend. She's got so much potential. I think being part of Special Olympics is a great experience for every family.
We are there for each other when somebody has a bad day or when somebody's not happy. We're there. We're always around.
She's passing on sportsmanship. She's passing on courage to other athletes, other people.
Kelli is a perfect example of helping other people to change their perceptions of people with intellectual disabilities in a more positive way.
I think I'm inspiring people, and I love it. Every minute of what I do is great.
When we were working on one of her first speeches at Global Messenger, she came up with the tagline, "Through Special Olympics, I've learned what I can do instead of what I cannot do."
The thing that was most frustrating is the can't. Everywhere we'd go, there would be a can't, and I would want to hear a can't.
Special Olympics has taught Kelli that she has a place that she can excel, a place where she can try to do her best, a place where she can learn new things.
It's helped her to do things that she might not do.
The first time I ever saw her do the backstroke, she was a body length ahead of everybody in her event. And when she ended and she turned around and she was just like, oh, look what I did. Just the joy on her face of, I've accomplished something. It's an overwhelming feeling. As Kelli would say to you in her interview, words can't describe it.
I love Special Olympics. It's taught me what I can do instead of what I cannot do. That's what it's taught me.